Well, students, thank you very much. Now we are back again with our lecture Intermediate English Speaking for the session 2. And for today, I will give you the different topics with the previous topics of the lesson 1. So now please watching this video, and then after this you will have assignment to perform your speaking. Okay. Yes, for today we will have the topics about experience. What is experience? Everybody knows experience is something what you have getting through, whether it is in the past or anything else without or anything few years ago maybe. That's about your experience. Okay, you will be asked to speak about personal experience. This may be it's kind of a place, a person, a position, a situation, or an occasion maybe. And after you hear the questions, you will make a choice from your experience and then explain why you made the choice. Well, personal experience, pengalaman pribadi. You will be asked to speak about this, ya, pengalaman pribadi, ya. Bisa saja tentang sebuah tempat, about a person, tentang seseorang, a position, tentang barang yang you punya, a situation, or anything else, ya. Depends on the occasions. Okay, what's the kinds of experience that we want to do for today lecture? Well, now I give you the model. Ini ada sebuah model tentang personal experience, ya. Meskipun model ini nanti hanya sebagai contoh, tetapi the real for your speaking performance, it's a little bit different with this kind of topic, with the another topic we have, yeah. But this is a model to trigger your speakings first. Okay, the topic's about tourist attractions. Prompt by a question like this. Jadi ada sebuah pertanyaan seperti ini tentang tourist attraction. Your friend's cousin is going to visit your hometown or your town, and you promise to show her some interesting places. Which one would be more interesting for you? A beautiful landscape, a historical site, or your home? Jadi ada 3 pilihan di sana. You bisa pilih a beautiful landscape, a historical site, or your home. Ya, terserah you may pilih apa umpamanya seperti itu. Ya, tapi bukan ini yang menjadi topik kita untuk speaking performance. Ini hanya sebagai contoh saja tentang experience. Okay, see, here is you will listen example audio based on the prompt that you asked before. Jadi ini contoh daripada personal experience about the visitor, ya, tourist attractions, ya. Bagaimana cara dia menjelaskan tentang personal experience-nya ketika seorang teman, teman sepupunya, ya, visit your town, ya, dan dia akan melakukan apa? This is the experience, his personal experience to tell about this topic. Well, wait a minute.
Your friend's cousin is going to visit your country, and you promised to show her some interesting places. Which one would be more interesting? 1. A beautiful landscape. 2. A historical city. 3. Your home.
Example answers.
A tourist attraction.
Although a case could be made for showing a tourist the beautiful mountain region or the historic capital city in my country, I'd probably take a tourist to my home, because living with a family would give this visitor a perspective about my country that few tourists have. Shopping, eating meals together, interacting and participating in the usual everyday activities, attending religious services, and visiting friends in their homes. This would let the visitor live in my culture for a while. I think this is more impressive than taking photos of places, because you can see all of the usual tourist attractions in videos or magazines, but you can't understand how people live unless you live with them.
Okay, that's a kind of the example of how a person to tell his own experience, his personal experience about when a friend's cousin is going to visit his town. He tries to ask the visitor to visit his home, maybe, other than to visit other historical sites or a beautiful landscape places, something like that. Okay, from this, yeah, what to do after listening the audio, yeah, you must take notes from the audio model, like before, ya. Jadi harus ngambil sebuah catatan dulu, apa isi daripada audio situ, ya. Kira-kira poin apa yang disampaikannya. And then you may imitate the native speakers or even to have other opinions on your own idea, which you regard best. You bisa meniru seperti apa yang native speaker ungkapkan di sana. Meniru itu maksudnya bukan copy paste ya. Meniru itu maksudnya meniru ide yang disampaikan di sana dengan situasi yang you punya di on your own place ya. Or even to have other opinions atau punya opinions or experience yang lain ya on your own idea ya. Jadi kalau punya experience yang lain silakan ya. That's the good idea. Okay. You may listen again about this.
Your friend's cousin is going to visit your country, and you promised to show her some interesting places. Which one would be more interesting? 1. A beautiful landscape. 2. A historical city. 3. Your home.
Example answers.
A tourist attraction.
Although a case could be made for showing a tourist the beautiful mountain region or the historic capital city in my country, I'd probably take a tourist to my home, because living with a family would give this visitor a perspective about my country that few tourists have. Shopping, eating meals together, interacting and participating in the usual everyday activities, attending religious services, and visiting friends in their homes. This would let the visitor live in my culture for a while. I think this is more impressive than taking photos of places, because you can see all of the usual tourist attractions in videos or magazines, but you can't understand how people live unless you live with them.
Well, okay. And then, example your note maybe like this. Setelah kita dengar, kita sudah take notes, maka kita bisa ambil beberapa catatan, ya. Things to do when a friend visits our hometown. Pertama, offering him or her to visit my home, or inviting him or her to taste local cuisine, introducing local ingredients which she or he may not find in her own place. And then you may ask him or her to get involved, how to cook it, yeah. Interacting with local people to know their culture, because this way is more impressive than taking photos of some places. Jadi setelah kita dengar tadi, ada beberapa yang bisa Bapak catat di situ, ya. Speaking performance dari native speaker tadi, ada 5 poin yang bisa dicatat di sini. Setelah itu, I try to perform my speakings about these kinds of topics, personal experience, like this. Well, when there is a friend or a foreigner, for instance, is going to visit my hometown, usually I offer him or her to visit my home first, instead of showing her or showing him beautiful places such as a mountain, lake, or anything similar. When I invite her to visit my hometown, thing that he or she may know is the local cuisine, that is the typical food of the local people eat, and particularly the way how to cook it also, because she or he also should know the recipe, such as local ingredients which she does not find in her own regions. I think by showing him or by showing her these kinds of food, we also indirectly show visitors the culture of our own, and it can be introduced first from the meal or the cuisine we have. As we know that our local cuisine or local food is very rich, why we don't offer the visitor to taste it, or even trying to invite them, getting involved to make it. while the visitor was interacting with the local people. I think this is more impressive than taking photos of some places such as, because the visitor can see such places in the videos or in the internet as well. That's my experience when a foreigner or a tourist visit my hometowns. Thank you. Oke, jadi itu adalah hasil dari take notes yang di sini tadi, bisa disampaikan seperti ini. Because after you have fixed with your notes ya, so prepare yourself to perform your speaking like this. Ini salah satu contoh materi topik tentang experience ya. Jadi seperti itu contohnya. And what you should do for today, you should do the same way with our topic today. Our topic today is about course requirement ya, seperti yang di timeline itu ya. Kalau topik sebelumnya kita tentang news, and then for our topic today is about course requirement. For our topic in these sessions, please click on the podcast given. Jadi topiknya sudah ada di podcast di Google Classroom. Silahkan diklik di sana, silahkan didengarkan. Nanti first you asked to listen a prompt in the audio given in the podcast on Google Classroom. You bisa dengarkan apa perintahnya, prompt yang diberikan di audio sana ya, yang di Google Classroom itu, di podcast itu. And then you listen the speaking model given from the audio ya. In this part you may take notes to important related matters spoken in the model. Jadi di sana tetap ada speaking model karena ini adalah integrated speaking. Jadi ada speaking modelnya ya. And then for the third one, for the last ya, so you prepare your speaking in natural, not by reading the text. Seperti sebelumnya ya. You prepare your speaking in natural, not by the text ya, from the topics of course requirement. Oke, ya. Silahkan dengarkan topik ini di podcast yang sudah Bapak sediakan di Google Classroom. Well, to perform your speaking then, you will be assigned by name in random about 6 to 7 students. So, nanti akan ada 6 or 7 students yang Bapak akan tunjuk ya, will be assigned ya, on the WhatsApp screen ya. However, I have a bonus for another students ya, 5 to 6 students if they want to perform ya. Di luar dari 6 sampai 7 mahasiswa yang Bapak tunjuk itu, nanti akan ada 5 sampai 6 orang yang Bapak kalau umpamanya dia mau perform, silahkan akan Bapak catat namanya ya, itu sebagai bonus ya. Bonus penambahan nilai kalau umpamanya ketika dia ditunjuk kurang a little bit not confident or even not fluent ya, mungkin di sini dia bisa menambahkan nilainya melalui bonus yang 5 sampai 6 student in every topic ya. Jadi ini bebas saja, 5 sampai 6 student bebas saja siapa yang mau ya. Tetapi ya for the 6 and 7 student itu akan ditunjuk nanti. Siapa yang akan perform for this topic today about the course requirement. Then you launch your speaking voice based on the topic given on the podcast by clicking voice notes button on WhatsApp screen. Seperti biasa, tinggal launch your speaking performance by voice note button ya, on the WhatsApp screen ya. So you are not allowed recording the voice ya with the audio facility on your smartphone. Okay, that's it. Jelas ya, seperti sebelumnya sama ya. Your speaking performance launch on WhatsApp screen. Okay, thank you for watching, and then now we back to WhatsApp screen and visit Google Classroom to listen the podcast for our topic today. If you have any question, just feel free to ask me in WhatsApp group, and good luck. Soon you will find your name on WhatsApp group for whom we will be performing on speaking class today. Okay? Yes, thank you very much, and see you on the WhatsApp screen.